Good afternoon, everyone. When the Eagleby Community Wetlands Group went to meet with the Main Roads Department a couple of weeks ago, I was told about this SARA mapping software that actually had the Coomera Connector on it, so that we could actually see the gazetted roads. So what I was told, I'll put a link to the website in the description. So what I was told to do was to go in here, go down to State Transport, then you've got the State Transport corridors, so we can click on those, so that brings those up in there. And then you come down here and go to Future State Transport, so it shows the future state controlled roads, the future state controlled railway corridors, and future busway corridors, and future light rail. So at the moment what we're looking at is the future state roads. Although I'll leave that all clicked because it doesn't make a huge difference. So yeah, so that's what we're looking at the moment. So the Coomera Connector is this light pink line here that goes all the way down, keep going down, and it's a bit hard to see there now, isn't it? I believe it keeps going down, so it goes all the way down to Nerang. Yeah, it comes down here and joins up here at the Nerang. That's at Nerang Broad Beach Road. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a brief, oh, it's not going to be that brief. I'm going to start with Eagleby because that's our main focus, and show everyone how it actually, where it actually is in relation to their properties. Well, not necessarily in relation to their properties, but the roads that are going to be close to it. So, and so you can actually see what's happening. So, where are we? So this here is going to join in to the Logan motorway. This is their plan. So you've got the antique building here. Just here is the antique building, along with all of that stuff there. So yeah, so then it comes along here through the Hersey's Drainage Reserve. It's Tolman Park, isn't that an interesting name for it? Anyway, so it crosses the Logan River, it goes through all these wetland reserves here. This is Palm Lake Resort here, and I'll leave a link in the description to the video I did with Marilyn Goodwin at the beginning of the year on how it's going to affect the residents here. So it's going to go across the wetlands here, and it's going to come into Mick Hersey's properties. So Mick's right here, he's got his cane farms here. So it's going to come across Eagleby Road here. And it's covering quite a big patch there, the corridor. And then it's got the exit down Fryer Road here. We haven't been able to get any firm information on what that actually means. But it'll take all these properties here on this side of Eagleby Road, and this one. So this is where it starts affecting a lot more residents in Eagleby. So it's going to affect, so some of this property is going to be taken out, a bit of this, and then it's going to come across Balmoral Street and cut through those properties there, and then it'll start coming down here. So there's going to be a lot of noise for residents in Balmoral and Gurley Street and Halliday Street. So it's good, and then I'll come back out again. I'll come back over here too, because the other thing it's going to do here is there's going to be a big interchange here, and it's going to shoot out over here to join up to Mount Cotton Road and Redland Bay Road, which you can see is already gazetted to be a much wider road than it currently is. So it's going to come across here, Skinners Park and Skinners Road. I'll leave a link to a video I did on the stuff with Skinners Road. It was in the newspaper. So we'll come back down here. We cross back over to Eagleby Road. See, this area all floods quite regularly. So there's all wetlands in here. And it comes across here, goes across these paddocks, and it comes down here. So it's going very close to the properties that are here on Central Park Drive and Tranquility Way. So Tranquility Way comes up along here and past here. So these houses are all going to have it very, very close to their properties. Very close. So this entire area in here is going to be incredibly close to this road. So you've got the Hersey's Road, you've got Tranquility Way, Molly Court, Twin Rivers Drive, Moran Close, Sandpiper Circuit, Central Park Drive. What else have you got in here? Clearview Court. It's not as close to these guys over here, but you can see here exactly how close it goes to these properties. It's going to be right on these guys' back door, basically. So then we come through here. These are all wetlands. It's all wetlands in here. As you can see here, there's actually water in this map. So then it's crossing Schmidt Road here. And here's where we come in to Deirdre Stein's place and then to Warwick Stein's place. So this is here is where we did the 100-metre demonstration of how far 100 metres is. So you can really clearly quite see it here, how wide 100 metres here. But I'll leave a link to the 100-metre video that I did to show you how that is. So this is going right through Warwick Stein's property. And this area here is now very, very dry. We just haven't had enough rain. It's all dry now. But this is normally quite a large lake. Or it's not a dam, so so yeah, but when it floods, water just rushes all the way through here. It's ridiculous. So all these wetland areas, yeah, the Main Roads Department is saying we're not going through any wetlands. So then it comes down through here, comes very close to Maurice Court, basically going along the back yard of all of those houses. It's quite close to people here in Sharon Drive as well. So in Bedford Crescent and Tanya Court and Bedford, that's Bedford Crescent again. So Maurice Court is definitely going to be affected. Francois Street, Pierre Lane, they're going to be quite close to this freeway. River Hills Road doesn't actually extend all that far. It stops down here. Oh, this is the park where we actually had the photograph taken that was in the newspaper. I'll leave a link to that one as well. And this is where it actually comes out of Eagleby and crosses the Albert River. So this here is the Eagleby wetlands that the Main Roads Department is saying we're not touching or affecting the wetlands. Now there's going to be light pollution that's going to affect a lot of the birds. A lot of migratory birds won't go near the light sources. A lot of our native birds won't either. So there's going to be a lot of sound pollution, light pollution, and air pollution coming from this freeway that is going to affect the Eagleby wetlands. So this whole area is the council-owned wetlands, basically, and it will be affected. It absolutely will be affected. It's not going to have the road through it, but it will be affected. So the road's going to go across Kill Road and Palm Crest Road. We'll go across here, so all these properties are going to be resumed. Looks like there's going to be an entrance or an exit here on Ekman Road. Looks like there might be another entrance or exit here on Johnston Road. It's not really clear where the entrance and the exits are, and except for here. This is definitely going to be an entrance or exit. So this is on Rotary Park Road. This will definitely be an entrance and an exit off the Coomera Connector. So then it comes down here further. And again, there'll be an entrance and an exit on Stapleton Jacobswell Road. And it's going to go down Woolshed Road and across Quinns Hill Road, east by the looks of it. It's going to come through all these cane farms would be my assumption. I'm not quite sure. It's going to there'll be another entrance and exit on Burnside Road. And Rossman Road, so it looks like there's going to be significant entrances and exits there. You can see that would be very useful for the industrial areas. It's going to come down here. I don't know these areas very well. Actually, I don't know them at all. And it's going to come down here and go along very close to Gold Mine Road. Looks like it might have an exit off Minaka Lane. Might do. It's a bit hard to tell. It's not really, it doesn't give a lot of information. It's going through a lot of greenery there. It's going to be quite close to Shannon Brook Avenue and Pincully Crescent. And all of these, this estate here at Ormo Reserve. So it's going to go very close to Lynbrook Avenue. But this road's been gazetted for quite a long time in this area, whereas in Eagleby it's only just recently been gazetted. It's going to go right past Mindane Street, Elmore, Carrington Street, oh no, that's Carrington, Terrain Court, then Edgardorf Road. There looks like there's going to be an entrance and an exit here. And then we go further down, so it crosses the Pimpamar River there. No idea why it's done that, probably just because it's near the river. Got another entrance and exit here at Jacobswell Road. So there'll be an interchange of some sort there. You come down here, go across Salty Creek. And keep coming down. Down further. It's going to go very close to this area here. Looks like it's an estate being built. Doesn't look like it's actually got all its stuff marked in yet. But it's going to go across Melville Drive and Kirkin Road. It looks like there might be an entrance or an exit there. It's not quite clear. And we've got the Uwalpa Road here. It's going to be going across. It'll have an interchange at Uwalpa Road, so you'll be able to get on and off there. We go down. I'll have an impact on this area here near McCoy's Creek. So what's that? Amity Road. Anything that's in that estate. Looks like it's developing quite quickly. I don't know whether it's actually developed or not. It's going to come through here. It goes close to McPherson Crescent and Lahi. There. Christina Drive, Illusion Place. It's all near Ragmuffin Drive, West Reserve. Go near Bombali Drive. And then we've got the Foxwell Road Reserve. It's going to go across here. Looks like it's going going through quite a lot of trees here. Oh, you've got wetlands here again too. Just looking at the map, there's water there. So it's going to go parallel to Foxwell Road, it looks, for a little bit. And it's going to cross Oakley Creek Road. Looks like it'll have an entrance and an exit there. And it's going to cross whatever that creek is. Looks like it goes into the Coomera River. So we'll go past Shipper Drive, or across Shipper Drive. Let's see what that street name is. easily. It's not the easiest to see on this, unfortunately. I think it's a railway corridor. Yeah, that's a railway corridor there. So that's Beatty Reserve Road, Beatty Road Reserve. So it's going to go through that. Go across McPhail Road. So it's going to go along past the railway line, or next to the railway line. And then we go across the Coomera River. So you've got the existing corridor here along Hope Island. It keeps coming, it goes across Hope Island Road. And it's going to go past Monterey Keys Drive. Basically following the railway line. It's going to take a lot of those trees out there. Go across Helensvale Road. And we'll keep following the railway track. Following the railway track. Go through Sainsbury Court Reserve. Looks like there might be an interchange here at Ridgevale Drive. And we keep coming down. Oh, here we go, it's going to be able to link into the Gold Coast Highway. I'm sure that'll be useful stuff for people. It's going to come through here. Looks like it's going over across. Oh, that's the Helensvale train station, so it'll be doing something there. Country Club Drive. So that's going to all significantly change that section there. So you've got Westfield, Helensvale there. I imagine it could be a welcome addition to quite a few people on the coast. It looks like it joins in here at Napa Road. And probably here again at Parkwood Station. Yeah, what have they got here? That's probably apparently all already earmarked as state-controlled road. I'll just turn that one off. Yeah, so yeah, so that's coming along past Smith Street. So that's going to be all affected by it all. This is going to be the new Coomera Connector side of things. So then we come back down and keep going. Goes across Keene Road. Might have a connection here at Kingsway Drive. Keep coming down. Would probably have a connection with Southport Nerang Road. It's not quite clear, but I think that does look a bit like an interchange. It looks like there's an interchange of some sort here on Booton Road. Don't quote me on these interchanges. It just looks on the map that it's not. That it's going to link in here somehow. And Nerang Broadbeach Road. So yes, it'll just link in with that. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful. And as I said, I'll leave the links in the description for this software. So if you want to go in and have a look, you can actually search by address to see how close things are to your particular property. Yes, it's quite a large project. It's not going to be a small project in any way, shape or form. Yeah, if you've got any comments, questions or suggestions, or would like to see anything else, they have got other maps up here as well, so you can have a look at just the base grayscale map. Find that probably confuses people a little bit because it doesn't really have any details. It just shows the lot numbers, which are a bit difficult to read, really. You've got the topographic map, which doesn't show you a huge amount either, really. Although it does actually give you landmarks. So then you've got the Queensland imagery, or the aerial shots, or the hybrid aerial. So anyway, I hope you found this useful and helpful, and if you want me to look at it from a different perspective, I'm more than happy to do so. Just send me through an email at saveourwetlands@outlook.com, or comment on this video, and I'll see what I can organise for you. Anyway, have a great day. Bless you.